Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and we play the 7th sign, Mr.Sister. The first episode, that was chaotic. And I mean, the stuff that was happening in the game, that was super chaotic. Will it be the same today? I absolutely have no idea. Maybe it will be. Let's find out, because with Erika, I happily set off for the My Hero Town Center. Let's go there. Let's go there. That's coming back in winter, right? Winter capital letter. I'm voicing only like the narrating and the male main character. The rest, even if it's Japanese, I'm leaving it as that. I always do it like that, basically, in case you don't know. We're walking through the forest now, far from all the noise, except for the cicadas. Here, Erika's way of talking sounds closer to how she talks at home. As for her ears, all clear. I guess they don't pop out when we're outside the house. Don't be silly. At this age I have to be a fine, independent young man. I just remembered him since we were talking about him earlier. That's how teenage sons are, I think. No, he's correct about that. It's been 2 years since Dad was stationed abroad for work. He comes back when he has long breaks, but he called last week to say he was busy this year and couldn't take summer vacation off. It seems we won't be seeing him again until the end of the year. I wasn't around when he called, so that's just what Erika told me. I'll be fine, but aren't you lonely? What a good daughter. 4. Are you including mommy? Well, I know how we feel, but she's not our mom. She's got a husband, not to mention her own family. What? Okay, there is possibly something I don't know. Is she like an aunt? Yeah, I agree. Do we actually not have a mother in this story? That's the question. That's the question. It's been over 10 years, and I think I will get the answer now. Long ago, Dad hired mommy, a co-worker's wife, okay, as our housemaid to help raise us motherless siblings. Okay, I got the answer to my question. Apparently she'd worked a long time as a highly qualified housemaid for the extremely wealthy. But we only learned that after she quit working for us. For in retrospect, she did seem inordinately good at maintaining luxury furniture, and we'd occasionally get a glimpse of how she could do any housework with lightning speed. But we didn't really have anyone to compare against, so we only recently discovered how amazing she is, or was. When did we last see her? Around the new year. Alright, we had to meet up at Yotsugi for some reason. Yeah, I was terrified I was gonna use the wrong fork or something. That would be me in a restaurant. No wonder I forgot the trip. I was flipping out the entire time. I must have blocked out the memory. Mommy told us. You two are almost adults, so it's about time you learn to feel comfortable in places like this. That was there, and he was every bit as nervous as we were. His eyes, which were darting all over the place, spoke for themselves. I guess that means that's not an adult either. Is that what people mean when they call someone a man-child? Maybe that's not quite the same nuance. Who knows? Alright! It's shopping time, Erika! You're on a seafood duty! We split up on reaching the shopping district. Meat and vegetables in the back! You! Nice. 15 minutes later we'll meet up and report our progress. Nice work, Erika. The old guy at the fish store is totally crazy about you. Nope, you should see the way his eyes glaze over when I go shopping there. He looks just like one of these fish. He certainly never throws in any freebies for me. Horse mackerel, eh? Alright, I'll chop it fine today with, well, it's fresh. Seems like we are very good at cooking in this game. Because we are making the meals. The rest of the seafood, I'll freeze. Let's see, better boil the meat and vegetables. Oh, come to think that we're almost out of soup stock for making noodles. We still need to drop by the supermarket. I'll go buy what we need in a jiffy, so you mind waiting on the bench inside with your groceries while I shop? You got it. I'd be remiss in my duty as an older brother to let my sister get lonely. And with that we walk into the supermarket. Huh. Which from the first glance looked a little bit not supermarket-y. It looks a little bit like you'll have house stuff over here. Give me a call if something happens. Shush now, I'm your brother. It's in my nature to be overprotective. I imagine myself like that if I had a sister, younger sister, older sister as well. We've been living in this town for a long time, so I'm pretty sure she'll be fine. But with her blonde hair and pretty face, Erika tends to stand out for better or for worse. Not everyone always treats her well, the way the kids at school and the old guy at the fish store do. Alright, that is everything. I move. Erika sees me with a smile, and I briskly set out looking for the items on my list. 10 minutes later.
44円のお返しです。ありがとうございました。
Damn it! I lugged my shopping basket up to the baggage counter, extremely frustrated that because I didn't have the right petty change, I ended up getting a bunch more of it way down my pockets! Ooh. Hello, who's that? Who's that? I'm interested. The total came out to 1,956 yen. I knew I had 950 on me, so I was feeling pretty smug as I pulled all my change out, but then I was in a sorry state. I only had 5 1 yen coins and not a single 5 or 10 yen coin. Thus, for lack of yen, I had to begrudgingly fork out another 1,000 yen bill instead of my pile of change. Well, having more change isn't the end of the world, I guess. I start removing the goods from the shopping basket and arranging them in the plastic bag. I already bought the fresh goods, so here I mostly just needed ready-made food and condiments. Bagging it all is a breeze. As I head toward the entrance where Erika is waiting. I realized that someone left their bonito sashimi on the bagging counter. Now who was here before me? Oh! Right! Here! I was absorbed in lamenting my pocket change fiasco, but I'm certain there was a lady bagging her groceries here a moment ago. She's gone already! There is nobody around who looks like her. She must have left. Reasoning that she can't have gone far, I walked briskly outside the store with the pack of sashimi in hand. Oi, One-san! Where'd she get off to? As I frantically scan around for her, everything suddenly turns dark. What an inordinately inopportune moment to go blind. Wait a minute. Oh, come on. The plastic bag hanging from my arm slides down to my elbow as I gently peel a mysterious creature off my face. First, you make a mad dash for it. Then, you take a flying leap at my face. Are you some kind of abnormally rotund demon from a horror movie or something? Cute! Don't yawn at me! Cute! Putao is apparently immune to my piercing glare. Crap, I've got no time to be messing around with you. As I resume my search for the young lady... Got her! Let's go! Side tail as well, best kind of tail. When it comes to hairstyles. Oh! Oh! It's you! After dropping Putao, I turn and see the woman I was looking for. Yes! No, see, I think this is yours. I called out the pack of sashimi to the woman with the accent. Sashimi? The sight of it must have rung a bell, as she starts fishing around inside her grocery bag. She's cute, what the hell? Figured, here we go. She accepts the packet of sashimi and stashes it in her bag. What are you biting on? I'm sorry, what do you mean by that? Sake? Sounds like an euphemism.
商品を袋に詰める人をサッカーって言うのよね。だから詰める作業はサッキングかなって。
What? No, but that makes sense, yeah. Kind of, but the quick web search later might be illuminating. Please don't do it. Okay, what are you munching on?
けど、ほんと助けてくれてありがとうね。家族の好物を忘れちゃうとこだったわ。
I feel you. You can do much better than Bonito when you're looking for great flavor on a budget. What is? Seriously, what is? What are you biting, munching, crunching? Bonito is off-season in July, so she'd better be she'd be better off waiting until next month to buy it. But this site might be, I'll just keep that to myself.
ねえねえ、ところでそれだけど。
What are we talking about? The lady indicates Putao, who is gnawing on my leg with all her might. Oh, okay. What the hell are you doing? Are you in heat or something? That's so cute. Whoa, wait, that was actually kinda creepy. Was that a snarl? Even for your biting me, it doesn't hurt at all. How can that be? With the fierce way she's glaring at me, you'd think she'd have chewed my foot right off by now. But apparently, she's all bark and no bite, since I'm still standing here unscathed. Maybe she just has no bite strength? Man, can a wild animal her size even survive if her jaws are this weak?
君がその子を投げ捨ててからずっと噛んでたわよ。いつもそんなじゃれ方だから気にしてないのかと思ったわ。
No, you're wrong on that account. If this was normal for her, I'd have collared and muzzled her. Gee, don't get so worked up just cause I dropped you. You're a cat. You should land on your feet and be fine after a fall from that height. Ah, what the heck? I take her in my arms and try to pet her, but she slips out my grip and starts climbing me, digging her claws in on the way up. And to complete my humiliation, she perches on my head. Okay, that's super adorable. Yeah? Dude, we are winning her over right now. Yo, cat, you're heavy. This seems to be a form of protest. Alright, sorry, apologize, okay? Now get off me already. Looks like a throwaway apology isn't getting me out of this one. You little cretin. She protests.
仲良しで微笑ましいわ。あなたの猫よね。
Yeah, she's our pet cat. I'm really not clear on how you can tell she's a cat.
そう？どこからどう見ても猫じゃない？
Yeah.
お店の入り口にいたから撫でさせてもらってたの。そしたら君が出てきてね。
I see. And then she leapt on my face, and the rest is history. Was she anxious about the stranger petting her, or did she just miss me? Nah, neither of those makes sense. This is Putown we are talking about. She probably just jumped on me because she recognized me.
あった、面白くてつい話し込んじゃった。それじゃ、生ものも多いし、そろそろ帰るわね。お刺身、本当にありがとう。
Oh, my bad. Sorry for keeping you.
全然楽しかったわ。バイバイ、猫ちゃん。
Can I have your number? No. She waits brightly before turning and disappearing into the crowd. Pretty lady, very pretty. She had a bit of a Kansai accent. Maybe she's from there. Well, if she's driving by the supermarket, she must live here in my hero now. Maybe I'll see her around again. Yes, please hope. I hope for that. Yes, yes. Whoop! There is someone else I've kept waiting to. Okay.
帰って鼻の下でも伸ばしますか？
Yes. Yeah, Erika. What? First Putown, now Erika's upset with me too. No, you get it all wrong. See, she forgot something she bought, so I went after her and...
大丈夫です。見ていたから大体わかってます。
I see.
随分と楽しそうにおしゃべりしていましたね。お知り合いですか？
Can't I have fun? No, that's the first time we've met. What? Look, I don't know why this is rubbing you the wrong way, but just so you know, I don't have the guts to go after a married woman. She's not married, come on! No! Then you see her left hand, she was wearing wedding ring. Fuck! God damn it. I honestly have not paid attention. How did you pay attention for that? Was she really? I kinda want to have a look now if that's true or not. Which I actually can do. Wait. Okay, there is actually, yes. When we see her in full, there is a ring. Yes. God damn it. Listen, I will stick to my rules. And that is never go after a woman that has someone already. No. That's a no. Anyway. Even though she was super cute. Yeah. Anyway, no. She also mentioned the bonito was for her family. I bet she meant her husband and kids. Anyway, she could be the most attractive woman in the world, and I still wouldn't dream of hitting on her. Not if she's married. Oh my god. Finally a main character after my own heart. Yes! Hell yeah! Dude, Reiji is getting some points with me here. Let's go. That's right, you don't hit on people that have someone already. That make me no better than... Anyway,
なんて嘘です。冗談ですよ。
Say what?
すぐに戻るって言ってたのに、綺麗な人と楽しそうにおしゃべりしていたから、ちょっと怒ったふりで意地悪してみただけです。
You punk. You were just teasing.
はい、意地悪。
You punk. Gee, don't scare me like that. I heave a wholehearted sigh of relief. I can't bear to have Erika upset with me for any reason. Because she's so mild-mannered, it tends to drag on. The slow burn is scary.
むしろ兄さんが女性と普通に喋っているところを見られたので、少し嬉しかったくらいです。
Well, you've got a point there. I did have that quick chat with Suzuhiro at lunch, but what was it? Sex usually avoids me, with the exception of Erika. Honestly, it's a real bummer for a strapping young man like myself.
ただ、それについては怒ってます。
What? Huh? What do you mean? Erika glares up at me. No wait, above me. Alright, I forgot about Putain who was up there.
兄さん、ずるい。
What? What do you expect me to do about it? She just showed up out of nowhere and then she climbed out onto me when I upset her.
そんな、私も勝手に登ってきてほしいのに。
She's pretty heavy for a cat, to be honest. I'm not sure you really want this experience, Erika. Apparently, Putain owner sees me as an object of envy. Now, see here, Putain, you went and made your mistress angry. Why would you get down for me and scuttle off somewhere? After I coax her a bit, she gets off me and patters over to Erika without a fuss. It's Putain, please. Putain. Give it... I don't like the idea. Give it the French vibe. That's why I don't like the idea, the French basically. But the name over here is even worse than French. Erika tries to pet her despite having both hands full of grocery bags. Here, I can take half your bags each time we head back home.
けど、重いですよ。
Mine are light, come on, give them here.
ありがとうございます。じゃあ、お言葉に甘えて。
I take the large plastic bag dangling from Erika's arm. Right, let's go.
はい。ほら、プーチンも行こう。
Putain! Looks like Erika's in a good mood again, now that she can play with Putain. The two of us, plus one cat, draw a lot of attention as we walk through the shopping district.
外に出てたんだね。
Seems that way. The lady I met said she was sitting outside the store.
本当に？もしかして私たちのことを待ってたのかな？
I suppose.
わあ、すごい！プーチンお利口さん。プミュミュミュ
Putain lets out a few noises which are even stranger than her usual. Somehow she sounds smug. Well, expect she went through a painful experience today. Hopefully she learned her lesson. It even affected me. Darn cat! Don't wander around like that.
けど、プーチンがうちに来てもう1週間経つんだね。
Oh, yeah, that's right. I reply as I glance over at the place where we found her. Well, putting it that way makes sounds like we just picked up a stray. More accurately, I guess you'd have to call this the place where it all began. Oh.
兄さん？
Ah, sorry, I was spacing out.
お腹減っちゃった？
Maybe that's the problem. I do feel famished. Let's hurry home.
だね。プーチン、今日は何味の缶詰にしよっか。マグロ？ふにゅー。
By the way, the voice actor or voice actress behind Putao getting paid for those lines. Yeah, I think another flavor would be better.
そう？じゃあサーモンかチキンか。帰ったら選んでね、プーチン。
See, I gave her tuna at lunch, but I'm sure not telling Erika that. It's already evening. While I enjoyed the pleasant background sound of Erika and Putao playing, I glanced at the setting sun, where the blue sky is giving way to orange flame. It can look so nice. Orange flame, huh? Now I want ginger fried pork. If I did promise to make a finely chopped horse mackerel. Ah, what a conundrum.
あ、そうだそうだ。聞いて兄さん。
What is it? Did you burn something?
してないよ。
How did she... She's not... What? You didn't? You didn't burn the pork or even burn our house down?
だからしてないよ。どうしてお家燃やしちゃうの？
Sorry, I had ginger fried pork on the brain.
豚さんはわかるけど、お家は全く関係ないよ。
True. Seems like Erika got a little freaked out. Who scared my precious dessert like that? Talking about burning our house down. I'll track the jerk down and show him my burning passion for justice. I don't get this guy sometimes. This is one of those times. So, setting aside my burning to joke around, what was it that you want to tell me? I promise I'd pretend to listen this time.
ちゃんと聞いて。
Kidding. I'll be hanging on your every word. I'm a phenomenal listener. That is actually true about me. Unless it's work related, then no. Alright, that's enough. If I keep talking, I'll just send us off on another tangent.
あのね、この前の旅館運動ポスターのこと覚えてる？
Yeah, of course. No, I don't. The art club was commissioned to make a poster for a tree planting campaign, and the poster is going to be put up all over the school. Erika, the rock star of our family, was chosen from 3 representatives of the art club to create a masterpiece of a poster. That's our Erika. She's the family superstar. Wait, rockstar or superstar? I forget which I call her. How could I forget? I took those note pictures of it and used the school computers without permission to scan a high-res copy for eternal preservation. Oops, I hadn't told her about the scanning yet. Ah, well, you know, it's kinda related to the cleanup committee and it's an accomplishment of yours. So, you know, for the memories.
そっか、ありがと
Thank goodness, I was worried she'd be freaked out.
う。でね、私のポスターを校長先生が前広市の偉い人に見せたんだって。そしたらすっごい気に入ってくれたみたいで。
Oh, for real? That's amazing.
それでね、この子に市の防災ポスターを書いてほしいって言ってきたんだって。
Wait, what? Don't tell me they want you to draw the city's disaster awareness posters.
それ、私言ったよ。
You did? You said you were going to burn our house down?
そのお話はもうずいぶん前だよ。
I see. Makes sense. Wait, what? Erika's going to be making the city's disaster awareness posters. That's actually... Wow, that's actually incredible. How much are you getting paid? 1 million yen?
学生なんだから、そういうのはないよ。そもそも旅館運動ポスターだって部活の一環だったでしょ。
But the next one... What? Ah, what a nasty client, taking advantage of my sister's stunt without paying her a single yen. Wait, don't tell me. They said you'd be doing it for exposure, didn't they?
お仕事じゃないし、私は学生だから何もおかしなことはないと思うけど。
There is a lot wrong. Get paid. Good point. Take my upvote. But get paid. Just volunteer is not good enough. Ah, crap. I was so shocked by the news that I mixed it up with some random topic that caused a flame war on the net. Never mind.
もしかして兄さんは反対？先生にはやりたいって言っちゃったんだけど。
No, sorry, just got confused. I think it's great. You have my full support.
本当？よかった。兄さんに反対されたらどうしようって思っちゃった。
Sorry for making you worry. When was the disaster awareness thing again? September?
夏休みの終わりくらいに貼り出したいから7月中に終わらせてほしいんだって。
That's only 2 more weeks. Do you have enough time?
ポスターならいつも3日くらいで書いてるからね。書くものが決まればすぐだと思う。
Do you know what to draw for? Oh, I see. I look forward to the finished product. Good luck!
ありがとう。帰ったら早速構図案出そうかなって思って。
Ooh, you're on fire!
もちろん、お家燃やすよ。
I didn't think you'd join me in the joke. Thanks for the assist, Erika. We continue down the path home, exchanging banter. I wonder if that's how it would be like to have a younger sister. Phew. Home again. That's a nice house. Nice living room, TV, a bit of greenery, kitchen. I would say kind of... I'm kind of surprised with where you have the pans and so on. Is that where you cook? I'm a little surprised it's not actually like by the fridge or somewhere like this. Or on the island going on here that separates like kitchen and kind of the dining area. Anywho.
お姉ちゃんおかえり。
We did indeed, Erika. The ears. They move. They move! The ears are moving! What the?
ただいま。じゃあ部屋に行ってるね。
They move! Only after you washed your hands and gargled. Huh? She's awfully enthusiastic about getting started on the poster. It's not like she wants to start working the moment we get home, just like she said. Okay, time to put away the groceries. I start by getting all the foods that need to go into the freezer and packing them into smaller sized freezer box. There she is. Yeah, I know, as soon as I'm done. I pack the mushrooms, the vegetables, and meanwhile I'm keeping Putain at bay as she begs for food. It's fine, I can, I'm in the right. Come think of it, Erika said something about wanting to feed Putain her dinner earlier. Good timing, she's been holding at me since we got back. Go ahead and give her something. Erika and Putain head for the storage closet in the hallway where all the canned food is stored. Just make sure it's not tuna, okay? I guess that's fine. Just not the plain old tuna. And Putain be like, all three. I don't know if it's the same on the video, but Erika right now looks a little bit pixelated. Putain is okay, huh? I wonder why. Erika and Putain play around as they decide on Putain's dinner. I always known Erika was fond of pets, but I never knew she was this wild about them. But in retrospect, she's also always been into the bizarre and the supernatural. Maybe that's what Putain is classified under. Yes, please. I've got my hands full at the moment, so I appreciate the help. Oh crap, I left the dry food in her food bowl when we went to the school this morning. She ate the whole can of tuna for lunch. So needless to say, she hasn't touched the dry food. Heck, she wasn't even home to eat it. Well, she used to be a stray, so she probably ate something outside. Looks like Erika managed to convince herself. You'd think we don't treat Putain as a completely indoors cat. She leans down right beside me and scoops the cat food back into its container. Erika opens the can and stirs it around a bit, just like I did earlier at lunch before emptying it into the cat's bowl. Putain is rubbing her cheek against Erika's food, driven ecstatic by the smell of the food. The moment Erika sets down the food bowl in its usual spot, Putain charges. I agree. How do you still think that's cute? She does it literally every day. I agree. I see. Well, I'm kind of the same. Pretty sure I thought that too when I was feeding Putain her lunch. Check out the previous episode if you don't know. And so the time passes. We chat while I cook dinner, then I soak it up and clean up, and before I know it, it's 8 o'clock. Still early, to be honest. Sure, alright, that's everything done. Rick and I split up the household chores. Erika's in charge of breakfast, I'm in charge of dinner. I prepare our lunch and Erika arranges it in our lunch boxes. Nice. As for cleaning duties, Erika takes care of the bathroom and the first floor hallway. I take care of the living room, dad's room, and the hallway upstairs. We each clean our own room. Ever since she finished eating dinner, taking bath, and cleaning the bathroom afterward, Erika's been holed up in her room. Sometimes I offer to trade some chores with her when she's busy, but she must either be stubborn or have a strong sense of responsibility, as she's never once let me. Well, that's part one makes her such a sweetheart. Alright. I'm done with tomorrow's lunch and I lock the doors. I should head to my room too. You mean you don't lock doors from the very beginning? Literally, honestly, literally every time I enter the house, or should I say apartment, I immediately lock the doors. I don't know, there is something about it. I always do that. Even when, like, I go, I don't know, to grandparents, to parents, or whatever, I enter their place, immediately, you know, lock the doors. I don't know, there is something with me maybe wrong, but hey, I do that. I imagine if you are in Western Europe, that would be a very useful thing to do. Anyway. Wait, did I read the previous line? I'm not sure if I read it. I'm done with tomorrow's lunch and I lock the doors. Yes, I read this. I knew you'd be here. When I enter my room, I find the cat sprawling on the bed. When did she sneak in? I have no problem with that. You're so polite, closing the door behind you. Good thing she didn't lock it too, I guess. Could she? Do you have a lock on your bedroom door? Hey, where'd you go after you scuttled off at lunch? Gee, you gave me quite a headache, you know. Don't stray too far from me when I'm at school. What a cutie. Huh? Look, I can understand you when you poo-poo at me. Would you mind speaking properly for a change? What? Putain reluctantly switches to human language. And as she does, she begins to glow before emitting a brilliant flash of light. Wow! But everything soon returns normal, and where Putain once sat, there appears a girl. What? Nani? That's a nice voice. What? What?
なんじゃレイジ、フレーメン現象みたいな面しよって。
What the hell are you doing, you dumbass?
なんじゃやぶから棒に。わっちをアホ呼ばわりするでないわ。
Don't just show up here looking like that.
はあ？前にも言ったじゃろうが。化身である猫の姿だと舌と声帯の作りが違うせいで人間の言葉は喋りづらいんじゃと。
That totally makes sense. That's not the problem here. The problem is that I told you not to do that, Putain.
ほらレイジ、この姿の時はフーコと呼べと言うておるじゃろう。
Fuuko? You're the same person, so what do you care? Besides that.
パップ、なんじゃウブじゃのレイジは。ほれほれ、女体が気になるならもっと見てもええんじゃぞ。
Yo. You know what? That sounds like a line a certain character from Bleach would say. And she's also able to turn into a cat. Let's go. That certain character, might be my favorite in Bleach overall, by the way. Let's go. Fuuko, you just scored some points. Ah, don't you have even a shred of decency?
相変わらずこうるさいやつじゃの。
Fuuko gets to her feet and walks over to the closet. She opens it up and confidently picks out underwear and clothes before getting changed. I avert my gaze, pricking up my ears just so I can tell when she's done getting dressed. Gee, as if I wasn't already tired enough from doing all those chores.
しゃべれって言ったのはレイジじゃろうが。あっちは別に猫のままでも困らんのじゃぞ。
Oh, true. I do appreciate your transforming so we can talk.
ふふん。わいしょうな人の願いを叶えるのが神の務めじゃからな。礼には及ばぬわい。
She sounds like she's done getting dressed, so I look back at Fuuko. Okay. That's a tiger blouse. Nice. Also seems like... if the game allowed us, we would have some... You know, eye candy. That's for sure. Just so you know, the game was not showing anything. I did not hide anything myself. Anywho, you know, the high and mighty god spiel doesn't come off very convincing when you're in that outfit.
なんじゃ、かわいいじゃろうが。
Yes. Well, can't argue with you there. Yes, this is cute as heck. Fuuko's wearing a pajama hoodie with tiger ears that Erika used to wear a long time ago. It looks spectacular on her. Though I guess with or without the hood, she's still got the cat ears. Hey, so what is up with you at lunch day? You're awfully rude to Suzushiro. Which is...
失礼とはなんじゃ失礼とは。むしろ神に対してあのような冷たい背を向ける方が失礼じゃろうが。
Yeah? Nah, she looks at everybody like they're the scum of the earth. It's how she shows her love. Reiji, what is wrong with you?
言えるか。あんなにメンチ切っとったらどんなバイトにも受からんぞ。
That could easily be remedied by wearing sunglasses.
余計落ちるわ。
Point to Fuuko. Seriously, nobody's gonna hire someone who wears sunglasses to an interview. Anyway, to put it bluntly, she scared you off with that stare, huh? Figured. Fuuko looks a good game, but I think she's secretly a scaredy cat.
違うぞ。こう、なんというか、動物の本能的に逃げるべきと判断しただけじゃ。
You're a god. Why would you even have an animal instinct?
前にプーチンは猫の姿を借りた神の化身じゃと説明したじゃろうが、つまりほぼ猫ということじゃ。
Really? If you're an incarnate avatar of God, it sounds like you're mostly God to me.
そこはほれ、神によって違うんじゃないかな。よく知らんが。
If even you don't know how it works, I sure wouldn't.
ともあれ、プーチンの時は猫と思っておけばよい。食事もそうじゃが、本能や生活サイクルもな。
Alright, got it. So we're essentially just a talking cat.
まあ、だいたいそんな感じじゃ。
Fuuko is a supernatural being, and that made me anxious at first, but I get less nervous about it the more I learn what makes her tick.
にしても、わっちの扱いが雑すぎやせんかな。分かっておるのか。わっちがいなかったら、お主はすでにこの世からおさらばしとるのじゃぞ。
I mean, we were not told that in the story, but we do know that from that description of the game. Well, true. I appreciate it really.
雨の降る中、粗末な段ボールに包まれ、子猫のようなか細い声で「助けてくれ」と嘆いていたところを拾ってやったおん。忘れてもらっては困るわい。
You're mixing up my story with yours.
おにゃー、そうじゃったかの。
Talk about manufactured memories. I've never seen anyone believe something so completely made up. Well, aside from Erika.
そもそもお主を助けてやったせいでこんな状況になっとるんじゃぞ。分かっておるのか？
Yeah, I know. Heck, I got here today because of you. Sometimes I think maybe you're the one who doesn't get it.
それはちょっと調子に乗って離れすぎたみたいにゃ。
You'd realize you sound suspicious when you start throwing in avocado plants, right? I mean, honestly, she doesn't even talk like that most of the time. Why do it now? Look, you're the one who explained this to me. We have to stay within half a mile of each other, otherwise we both get a splitting headache.
もちろん分かっておる。悪いのはおとなしくわっちに狩られなかったスズメのせいじゃ。
Apparently she wandered off hunting. A matter of the god, for maybe she's still a cat through and through. Gee, you really need to be more careful.
お姉ちゃん、ちょっといい？
It's Erika! I give Fuuko a meaningful look before replying. Sure thing!
明日。
Erika immediately notices Fuuko.
ふーちゃん、それ着てくれてるんだ。嬉しい。ふふん。どうじゃ、かわいいじゃろ。すっごい似合ってる。いいなあ。私は髪の色がこれだから同化しすぎちゃっていまいちだったんだよね。
I bet it would look good for. I like what you're wearing for. As well. Double for.
安心するがよい。エリカの分もわっちが存分に着こなしてくれるわ。着て着て。ふーちゃんに着てもらえるならその子も本望だよ。
How do you know what the hoodie wants? Well, it is a piece of clothing. It probably wants to be worn until it falls apart.
他のお古も好きに着ちゃっていいからね。私じゃもうサイズ合わないのばっかりだし。
I wonder why.
もちろんじゃ。お主の献上品はなかなかわっち好みじゃからな。ふーちゃんかわいいもんね。
Because growth. That's why. Erika starts stroking Fuuko's hair, and Fuuko accidentally lets slip a bit of Putinese. Please, why would you... Yeah. Seriously, name that cat differently. Please. Yep, even when she's in human form, she's still a cat. So, what's up, Erika?
明日なんだけど部活やっていこうと思って遅くなるから先に帰ってていいよ。
Say what? I see. You've got all that work on your parts to do. Makes sense. I have my committee business to attend to, but once that's over, I have nothing else to do while waiting for the club, her club activities to end.
それだけ。じゃあね。
Alright, good luck with the post-it.
わっちも神のエールをくれてやろう。なんだかわかんないけどありがとう。頑張る。
Erika makes crazy while I stand there pondering how Fuuko's line sounded like she was buffing our party for an upcoming boss fight. Cause it did. I always find it so strange.
不思議って何のことじゃ？
The way Erika is totally fine with the way you suddenly appear and disappear, and the way she never notices that Putao isn't around whenever you are.
それが神の力じゃからの。
That's no exaggeration. It was the divine powers of this self-proclaimed god which saved me from a major predicament and simultaneously worked their magic on Erika. And believe me, I'm grateful for the powers and all. I just wish you could get her to stop calling me sis.
ならんわい。言うたじゃろ。例の記憶以外はエリカがそうなることを望んでおったことじゃ。
Apparently Fuuko's powers are a form of hypnosis. Thanks to a few fabricated memories, Erika mistakenly believes that Fuuko is a relative of our dad's who freeloads at our place. Needless to say, since Fuuko isn't even a person to begin with, She's certainly not our relative. She acts like a long-time member of the family. But the truth is we only met her last week. Same time as Putao. And of course when Fuuko is around, her alternate avatar, Putao, vanishes. It all logically makes sense in Erika's mind. Apparently she's never once questioned it. With powers like that, Fuuko is well within her rights to call herself a god. A god who loves canned cat food. Can't you at least do something about her cat ears?
しゃあないじゃろう。仕様じゃ、仕様。セットを買うとついてくるポテトと同じじゃ。
What a comparison, let's go. Hello, yes, I like a combo number 5. Hold the fries, hold the cat ears.
どうせウォッチとお主以外には見えておらんし、この家から出たら消えるんじゃから問題ないじゃろ。
Same. Cat ears mark the person Fuuko's full powers are at work on. Fuuko's powers are also the reason why Erika calls me Big Sis when she has cat ears. Thankfully, either due to Erika's self-control or her long-time habit of changing her person to match the situation, her cat ears did appear at the moment we step out of the house. Convenient. Erika has always drawn a very firm line between her private and public lives. That's very good. I take it as a sign that she gets to truly be herself in our home, of a place where our family is united. I mean, I could feel the ears of one time I tried touching them. Are you sure we're the only ones who can see them?
もちろん。それを含めての猫耳じゃ。感触もある幻みたいなもんじゃな。
This is an awfully detailed fantasy.
ほう、言っておくが、わっちのこの姿も猫耳も幻ではないぞ。服がなければ裸で過ごす以外ないし、わっちが権限している間、プーチンは存在せぬ。
Gotcha. You called her your incarnate avatar, but I feel like this is just a fancy way of saying you can transform into Putao and back, is that right?
ざっくり言えばそういうことじゃな。
Yeah, I don't really care if it's just a rough explanation, at least it's easier to understand than her incarnate avatar Mom Jumbo.
ただ、今は記憶も力も失っておるから、できんことも多いがな。もしかしたら猫耳の表示を切る方法があるやもしれぬ。
Interesting. Now you're making it sound like a toggle in the game's configuration options. And I mean, they do disappear when we leave the house. Might as well be a toggle.
とはいえ、お主に協力してもらわんことには、あっちに何ができるのかもわからんがの。
Right. That's a roundabout way of saying I also have divine powers. Well, sort of. It's more like I have some fragments of the power that used to be Fuuko's. That's right. It all began a week ago. Oh boy, we are getting a flashback, don't we? On the day when the clouds cast a constant gleam.
お兄ちゃん、お買い物一緒に行かない？
Shopping, love to. Supermarket?
さっき冷蔵庫見たら卵もチーズも豆乳もなくなってて。
I've never had soy milk. By the way. Sure. Anyway, off to the supermarket. We'll buy out their entire stock of dairy and soy products.
そんなにはいらないからね。
Yeah. Looks like it's about to rain.
ほんとだね。折りたたみ持ってきたけど。
Also, that looks good on her. That dress. You're not giving me enough credit here. True, I forgot, but fuck, it's been in my pocket for the whole time.
どうやって入りっぱなしになってたの？
No clue. I haven't washed these jeans for nearly 2 months now. What? So it might be in there forever. No wonder my back pocket always feels tight when I put this on.
割と大きいよそれ。
No, it's basically also like what our pockets are made like. That's right. We can fit anything we want there, guys. And not guys. The guys know. The not guys might not know. How careless of me. Let this serve as a warning to you, Erika. Be careful not to let stray umbrella Wear out your backpack, as happened to your poor brother.
気をつける前に気がつくよ。
I hope the umbrella's ribs haven't snapped.
多少は悪くなってるんじゃないかな。
Maybe it's fine for.
あれ、今なんか聞こえなかった？
Speaking of umbrellas, that reminded me a little bit. Because not so long ago I went out on a walk with dog. It was raining. I took the umbrella, which was like a welcome gift from the previous work of mine. And it's such a grab umbrella. Like a little bit of wind and it flipped upside down. Like, dude, basically you could collect water with it. It flipped like that. It opened up the other way around, you know. It's, yeah. I guess the quality of the umbrella is like the quality of that company. Anywho. You mean the voices? Yeah, I do hear them sometimes. Just the other day, I was waiting at the train station when a disembodied voice said, "The doors on that track free your clothing."
それ幻聴じゃないと思う。
Wait, really? Don't mean that the down track 4 was playing a joke on us?
4番線は人じゃないよ。そうじゃなくて、ふにゃー、ぱーぱー。あ、ほら。
There you are, Mr. Conductor.
車掌？
Oh boy. That family is such a chaos. I love it. Huh? The heck is that? A plushie? Freaky, I could sworn that weird thing made a vaguely cunt-like sound. Apparently I really was hearing things. Come on, Rika, let's hurry off to the... Huh? Okay, she said kawaii, kawaii, kawaii. How is that translating to, oh my gosh, just look at it, it's the cutest thing you've ever seen? I would see this as cute, cute, cute. Anyway. It's just funny, okay. Are you perhaps using that word differently from the way I'm used to? Why is my dear blood-related sister furiously rubbing her cheeks on that ever so slightly cat-like creature? I'm rather perturbed. By the way, if you run into cat or dog on a street like that does not have an owner, don't do what she's doing, that's for sure. You don't know what might be on that dog or cat. Man, should I stop her? I'm starting to feel ill. Love at first sight? Its face, yes. Its face so big around that I want to pull out my trusty iron claw attack and cut it down to its size. No! It's cold, yes. It's so furry that it's gonna shed like you wouldn't believe once it gets hot outside. Bold of you to assume that animal will not shed when it's not hot, by the way. I'll say, I assume we were talking about your misguided sense of aesthetics now. Okay, Rika, I'll buy you a plushie that looks like that thing if you want. Just please stop rubbing your cheek on that fig breeding ground. Now come on, we gotta hurry and do our shopping. Wait, on what? What's she talking about right now? Oh, right. Alright, I'll get a plushie for you now, please. I beg your pardon? Erika stressed me down, cradling the somewhat cat-like creature in her arms. I've taught you well, dear sister. Those puppy dog eyes of yours are perfection itself. I've done a splendid job of spoiling you rotten your whole life. Oh, Erika, I suppose this is how it has to be. No. I let out a soft sigh and tried to reason with her, speaking gently. Because it's alive. If you take it in, that means we're going to be responsible for the creature's life. You can't just adopt a pet on a whim. It's a cat for. That's great, except that you aren't supposed to walk or bath cats. I knew that. Not that I'm even certain this creepy thing is cat in the first place. Anyway, that's not the only issue. Does it have an owner? Lots of pets refuse to wear collars. Take a closer look at its coat. Remember what you said earlier about how glossy it is? Someone's probably been brushing the cat. Erika takes the hint and her face clouds over. I know you like animals and I can tell it's bothering you that we found it out here alone, but you need to give up on this one. Erika gently lets go of the animal in her arms. Now let's go, Erika! And so we make our way to the shopping district. I feel a little twinge of guilt every time Erika turns to glance behind us. Just take the cat, goddammit. Wow, it sure is pouring. Erika's still torn up about us not adopting that weird creature we found earlier. Alright, let's go home. I open up my wobbly umbrella and walk beside her. Crap, I should have taken a different route home. Looks that way. I head along the path home, ignoring the small cardboard box that caught my eye. How could you? That should do it. After putting away the groceries, I glance over at Erika. How could he do that? Unforgivable. Yeah. The hammering of hard summer rain echoes throughout the room. I should just say something like that its owner probably found it or that it went home on its own. But the memory of that box I saw makes me hold my tongue. You are going to make me go for it, don't we? It pains my heart to see Erika, my precious Erika, look so sad. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I'm a seriously doting older brother, in case you didn't realize that. There are so many reasons for it. Thanks to our good-for-nothing mother, I've always been the one to look after her. What do you mean by that? And I've also had to shield her when people make snarky marks on her exotic looks. Even if you put all of that aside, there is everything we've been through together, just the two of us. So of course my sister is precious to me. To bring that all back to the current situation, what's important to Erika is important to me. In short, I'm hopeless. If it weren't for mommy, Erika would have grown up to be a spoiled brat. That's how badly I dote on her. I'm a little too smitten with my sister, in case you haven't realized that. Sometimes I worry that this incredible fondness I feel for her will lead to something bad happening to her. Surely not. Erika, go grab an old bath towel, then let's get moving. To where we just were, obviously, so we can dry off that creepy cat and welcome it to our family. A big smile spreads across Erika's face. I think I almost heard a cheery sound effect. Ah! I'm melting. She curls her sweat beak, kinda like that cat did, but way stronger. Before we reach the area, I lay down some rules for Erika. Since it's raining out, we're going to take care of it for today. But if Dad says no, or if its owners show up, we have to give it up. And if we search for a while and can't find it, we're going to give up. We're not staying out here forever. Lastly, if we do end up keeping it, you're solely in charge of it. Feeding, cleaning up after everything. Erika promised to keep all those rules. Oh. Well, here we are. It can't be that light, I think. But what if its fur was just too fluffy? It may have much less body mass than we thought and a whole lot of surface area to catch the wind, like a cat's sail. Now I'm getting worried. Alright, let's get looking. It's raining, so the cat must be taking shelter somewhere. What did you just say? You, cat! Cat! Wait, you are a cat, right? Wait a second, Erika. What did you call it? Why? You're only gonna get dogs calling the president's name. Oh, so you are aware of that. At least I read on the internet, he only likes dogs. And he's a bunker boy. Pathetic. Are you living under a rock? Is it? Did you sit right on the cat or something? No, I don't think that. So, Putao. If we name it that, will it go KGB? Hopefully not. Whenever it hugs up a hairball. And if it gets on its bedside, will it threaten us by saying nowhere is safe from its grasp? Not even the bathroom? No, I don't! Let's say Putao would be better. Why? Why did you say it's perfect? Why did you say you expect no less from her master namer Erika? She's not... like... The only way you could name it even worse would be like Mohammed. When Elster sounds anxious, it's a loving brother's responsibility to offer his wholehearted support. Even if it means doing the Cossack dance. That said, what if our president of a cat thinks of itself as more of a secretary general? Maybe we'd better stick to calling for it with "Here, kitty," until we can have a conversation with it. Cool beans. Now let's split up and get ourselves a cat and some rubles. Rubles which have no worth, as we know. Man surely has a name for it. She's taking this pretty seriously. Here, Mr. President, kitty sir. I tried crying out a few random titles. I discreetly make my way toward the cardboard box I saw earlier. Whoever left it here probably didn't foresee the weather turning bad. Inside is a wet blanket and a bowl with some soggy food. Yeah, No doubt about it anymore. The poor thing. It probably got abandoned here. Still, what they were thinking. This is not a popular walkway, and the box was practically hidden away. It's as if they didn't want the cat to be found. How would they abandon it somewhere so deserted? They should have found a place where it'd be stand out to leave it. Pretty dumb if you ask me. What? Looking up, I noticed we're at the gate of a tiny shrine. Don't tell me. It's the perfect location size for a cat to take shelter from the wind and rain. Oh, Erika! I hide the cardboard box and call Erika over. Look over there. Yeah, don't you think it's perfect? As I'm talking, the door to the shrine pops open. And from within it... Looks like we struck gold. I take a towel from Rika and climb the stairs. Yeah, leave it to me. Thankfully animals and guys don't think I look scary. In fact, they love me so much that I'm still carrying around German Shepherd trauma. Maybe let's not get into that. On the flip side, girls look at me with such disdain you'd think they wanted to avenge their parents by killing me or something. Ach, misery, my old friend. Mr. President, we need to take you home. Don't move a muscle and we'll be right with you. I keep climbing, minding the wet steps due to the rain. And just when I reach the top... Hey! Whoa! Hey! I must be lonely. Before I can closer, the cat leaps out of the shrine and barrels into my chest. Gee, you gave me a scare. Animals must seriously love me. I sure didn't expect it to launch at me. Yeah, check it out! I shove the cat my arms to Eric and I put my foot down the top step. And that's when... Ha! And you know, I was so careful on the way up. Securing the cat must have put me off my guard. I step on a moody part of the stair and... slip. The back of my head crashes into the stone. After that, from the force of law, my limp body goes tumbling right down the stairs. Oh boy, I can hear my dear sister's voice right beside me. I open my eyes to see what looks like television static, painting the world in a crackly grey. What the heck? What happened to me? I slipped, fell and hit my head. No way. Is this the end? My sister's voice buzzes in my ear indistinct. I've been getting colder for a bit. Must be the rain and now I started to feel numb. Erika. So it's curtains for me, huh? Shish, to think a little carelessness would be my abyss. What a lousy way to kick the bucket. All I wanted was to care for my little sister, until the day she got married. And then I got killed by a moody stare. This sucks. I'm sorry. Oh, so you made it okay. Thank goodness. Sorry to ask this of you, but could you try and make Erika feel a little less lonely on my behalf? But I can't at last wish out. My throat's frozen, I can't utter the words. I succumb to the overwhelming drowsiness, and the last remnant of my consciousness slips its earthly bonds. So that's how I died once. And this girl here was the one who saved me. Fuuko used her divine powers on Erika to alter her memories of my death. The way Erika remembers that day now, I was unable to catch up to her and she went to get put down herself. I'm immensely grateful to Fuuko. I know it must be traumatic for Erika to see me die. Still, I have some reservations. So there are really fragments of you inside of me.
疑り深いやつじゃのう。間違いなく入っておるわ。7つのうち3つがな。
Apparently, Fuuko accidentally left fragments of herself inside me when she resurrected me. That's why we're in this predicament. Sadly, I wasn't able to witness my own resurrection, so I'm not quite sure I believe you.
当然じゃろうが。お主は死んでおったんじゃから、生き返らせるところを見られるわけないわ。
Well, since I died, I thought I'd have an out-of-body experience, you know? Or at least one of those near-death experiences, like the thing with the tunnel and the light, right?
あんなの全部明晰夢と同じじゃい。脳が記憶をひっくり返して適当につなぎ合わせた幻覚なんぞ。臨死体験でもなんでもないわ。
As expected.
よいか。ほとんどの怪奇現象は単なる物理現象じゃ。それを原因究明せず思考を停止して面白おかしく例のせいにしたのがオカルトじゃからな。
As expected.
あほくさじゃい。
That's surprisingly grounded coming from a self-proclaimed god.
神だからこそありもしないことをあるように言い張られるのが気に入らんだけじゃ。
Gods are supposed to be omniscient, I suppose, and Fuuko seems pretty certain of herself. So maybe that's what she's saying is true.
本当の怪奇現象は身をもって体験してるじゃろ。生き返ったこともそうじゃが、わっちのこの見事な変身とか。
Well, that's true. I don't remember the resurrection, but I watched her transform just a moment ago. So about those fragments of you that are in me, does this mean we're basically one being now?
本来はわっちの中に7つすべてあるのが自然な形なんじゃ。それが分かれてる今は異常事態と言えよう。
It's because the fragments are attracted to each other, like the opposite poles of magnet, that we suffer from headaches when we get too far apart. They put pressure on the nerves inside the skull, causing physical pain. I guess that too is more of a physical phenomenon than a supernatural one. The fragments of you are in my head, right? I'm scared they're gonna turn my brain to mush whenever they start trying to pull together.
安心せい。かけらは体内の周辺組織とほぼ同じ振る舞いをするよう擬態しておる。内部から宿主を傷つけるような行為はせんよ。
So she says, but I can't help worrying ever since she explained that deal with the headaches. Okay, so what would happen if I hopped on a bullet train alone and zipped away from you at a blinding speed?
頭パーンかの。
That would count as harming me.
おあいや、多分例の頭痛がずっと続くだけ。じゃといいがな。
Huh? You don't even know.
わかるわけあるか。こんなけったいな状況になったことなんぞついぞないわ。
Which makes sense. She becomes furious with me for some reason. I mean, kinda obvious reason. Fuuko might be a god, seeing how she has the power to resurrect me, but she sure as heck isn't omniscient or omnipotent.
まったく、最初から言っておるじゃろうが。今回はとんでもないイレギュラーなんじゃよ。
I guess you did. Fuuko left fragments of herself in my body when she resurrected me. And those fragments healed my external wounds and reanimated my broken body. It was like instantly receiving both a highly advanced surgical operation and a timely cardiac massage. Massage, sorry. Pretty impressive stuff, honestly.
プーチンという化身の体で わっちは世の中を気ままに生きておったんじゃ。なのにそんな神の目の前で突然死んだから、うっかり手を差し伸べてしまっての。
Hmm? And then also by accident you screwed it up.
名誉のために言っておくが、失敗したのは初めてなんじゃからな。まあ、人間を生き返らせた経験はあまりないか。
Hmm. She mumbles sheepishly. Isn't it different with other animals?
特にないと思うがな。
Wow, talk about the vague answer.
肝心の経験にまつわる知識が一部欠落しているんじゃ。お主の中のかけらが保有しているんじゃろうな。
Sorry about that. Not all the fragments are the same. Apparently some contain memories and not just powers. I should probably ease up a bit, since she poured 3/7 of her power into me to bring me back. I'm confused why you can't just get them back up for. You did put them there in the first place.
普通は残りっぱなしにならないんじゃよ。あっちにとっても取り出せないのが不可解じゃい。
So that's why it's an irregularity.
ちなみに一応絶対無理ってこともないんじゃぞ。無理やり取り出す方法も存在するんじゃが。
What do you mean? Oh really? You should try it out then.
まずお主を殺して。
Please, I'd much prefer if you didn't. I suddenly become polite.
説明くらいさせんか。
I mean, it's not going to involve anything physical, is it?
頭をかっさばいて適当にわっちが食らえば元通りじゃぞ。
Sorry, but no. I shouldn't have asked. It's so grotesque. I don't think I'd be coming back a second time if she resorted to that. Isn't there some way to do it without me dying?
そうじゃの。あとはわっちがかけらに命令を下せると状況は変わるな。
Oh, what's that entail?
かけらがコントロール可能ということなら簡単じゃん。お主の体から出てくるようにさせればよい。
Oh, that's wonderful. Let's try that.
それじゃあまずお主を殺して。
Please, I'd much prefer you didn't kill me. I turn polite again. She's got a knack for leading me on. I specifically asked you to do without killing me. You're just supposed to be removing the foreign objects from me, remember?
お主の体はまだ完全に生き返っておらんのじゃ。わっちのかけらでなんとか生きながらえておる状態なんじゃぞ。
Oh, but I'm all healthy and stuff, see?
見た目はの。じゃがレイジの気持ちは死んだ時のままじゃな。このままかけらを取り出してもよくて植物状態。予想では体が活動を拒むじゃろう。
In other words, I'd die. Fuuko nods with a sigh.
せっかく生き返らせたお主を殺してしまうのは本意ではないし、そもそもかけらを回収できないまま死なれてしまっては、あっちも一緒にさよならじゃ。
Damn. The fragments are the source of Fuuko's powers. If any one of them is destroyed, the rest will cease to function, leading us both to our demise. You can die even for regard.
まあの、化身とはつまり現実として権限した神そのものじゃ。だからこそわっち自身は物理法則に従った体になっておるし、かけらも概念ではなく物理的にそこへ存在しておる。
Pretty sure morphing from a cat to a human doesn't follow the laws of physics, but Fuuko once explained to me there is some kind of mechanical explanation for it.
まあそんなわけでじゃ。お主を殺して取り出すのも命令を下して無理やり取り出すのも、実を言うとかけらを傷つける可能性もあって現実的ではない。じゃからお主が完全に生き返っていく過程で不要になったかけらが自然に排出されていくのはあっちは待つしかないんじゃよ。
So So just wait and see. How long do we wait?
お主のメンタル次第じゃが難しいじゃろうな。精神病の治療は長くかかるもんじゃろ。
From what I hear, yeah. So we're waiting for my soul to heal, huh? It's fruitful, since I feel like I'm bursting with energy. Hard to believe I have more reviving to do.
ただそうじゃの。そろそろあれくらいはできるようになっているじゃろうし、呼びかけてみるか。
Hmm?
レイジ、ちょっとデコを貸すがよい。
Hey, Fu! She steps up to me and leans in close, as if coming in for a kiss. Fuuko's not the most mature girl, but since I'm not used to interacting with any girls other than Rika, getting this close makes me excited.
何を変な想像しておる。デコって言っておるじゃろうが。ちょっと調べることがあるから、ほれ、目をつぶれ。
Done. Like this? Not exactly a leap of logic to start fantasizing here. With that kind of approach, surely she's about to smooch me, right? No. I close my eyes, and my sense of touch comes alive to Fuuko's warm breath on my cheek. Something touches my forehead. It must be her forehead. My eyes flutter open for a moment, and I see Fuuko's face right before me. She's standing still, forehead leaned against mine, as if checking a small child for a fever, eyes closed in thought. When she murmurs, the point where our foreheads touch begins growing warmer. Hey, found blood.
静かにせえ。集中が途切れる。
Not just warmth. Light blossoms where our foreheads touch. I don't know what she's found, but it almost sounds like she's having a conversation.
おい、レイジ。
Yes?
今、お主の中におるかけらを調べておったんじゃが。
Oh, you can do that!
まあの、頭におることは分かっておったから、こうしてかけら同士をギリギリまで近づけて呼びかければ、多少は調べることができるようじゃ。死にかけの体でやるのも危険じゃし、今までは試しておらんかったが、まあ、そろそろ定着もしてそうじゃったからな。
I see. Her life and mine are tied together, so it makes sense for her to be careful. So what did you learn?
先ほどお主が死んだらワッチも死ぬと言ったが、やはり逆もしかりみたいじゃ。
Hey? You mean?
そう、ワッチが死ぬとお主の中のかけらも壊死するらしい。つまりかけらを潰したのと同じ状況になるようじゃな。
So I'll die if she dies. I can imagine that already, but it's horrifying to hear you tell me all over again.
聞け。恐ろしいのはこれからじゃぞ。今のまま何もせずにいると、我々の命はあと1ヶ月ぐらいしか持たないそうじゃ。
Only month left to... Wait, what? What? Only one month left to live? Are you serious?
まあ予想はついておったが、あっちもまさかこんなに早いとは思わなんだ。神の力は死にかけの者にとっては救いの手となる。じゃが、強すぎる薬は毒にもなるように、かけらが体を侵食していくのも当然のことなんじゃよ。
Basically, I can handle them for long.
加えて、あっちの方も力が足りんままでは存在できんみたいじゃ。
If either of us dies, the other one is in the goner. There is no telling which of us will go first, but it hardly matters. We're in a bad way.
とはいえ、ここまで短いとは思わんかったがの。どうやら、気長に体から排出されるのを待つわけにはいかんようじゃ。
One month to live. No way. The news hit me like a brick to the brain pan. I can't come to grips with it. For real, 1 month left to live. The reality hasn't sunk in for me yet.
ダメじゃ。疲れた。
She pulls away from my forehead and takes a seat. Hey, if we only have one left, we have no other choice but to force them out, right?
それをやっても死ぬと言うておるじゃろうが、お主のかけらに聞いて別の方法が分かったからそっちにせ。
Hey, there's another way.
まあの、あるにはあったが。
Hey, just spit it out. And it better note that first I have to kill you again.
場合によってはそうなるかもしれんの。
Well, at least give me the details. She doesn't seem to be joking like before. I strain my ears to hear over my pounding heart.
方法はとは、お主の心に強いショックを与えれば、かけらはおのずと出てくるようじゃ。
Huh? Shock? What does that even mean?
言葉の通りじゃよ。鉄は熱してから激しく打つことによってその身を強くしなやかにさせていく。人の心も同じじゃ。精神に衝撃として強いショックを与えると火花となってかけらが飛び出てくるんじゃよ。
Huh. Doesn't sound any different from forcing them out.
いや、決定的に違う部分があるぞ。衝撃に耐えたということはお主の心はその分強くなる。
Huh.
であれば心を支えていたかけらは不要だから吐き出すわけじゃな。
Now I get it. My weak emotional state is the problem, so our plan is to force it to get stronger.
先ほども言ったが心の病は時間をかけて治療するんじゃろ。お主も本来はそうするべきなんじゃが。
We're running out of time, so we don't have any other options, right?
まあ気は進まんが互いのために協力してくれ。
Yeah, of course. I'm not thrilled at the idea of going through an extreme mental shock. But I can't die yet. I can't abandon my father and sister.
ちなみに強いショックであれば何でも大丈夫じゃぞ。スカイダイビングやロシアンルーレット、父親の全財産をかけて FX をやってみてもいいかもしれんな。
I'm not really dying to do any of those things.
死んでもらっては困るから死なない程度のちょうど良いやつが理想じゃの。
That's a lot bigger of a deal than I was planning. I thought we just needed a shock.
まあ何か考えてみるがお主も悩んでみるがよい。良いものがあったら採用するぞ。
Are you serious? I have grown up with ways to shock myself. So it may be better than not having a choice in the matter at all. Not sure how effective that will be, since I'll know what's coming. If I'm expecting it, will it still be powerful enough to expel the fragments?
そんなわけで今日はここまでにしておくかの。
Same.
そろそろ寝かせてくれ。
Sure thing. Wait, doesn't mean we're gonna sleep here.
なんじゃ寂しいなら同金してやるぞ。
Yes. Not a chance. I can't fathom what Erika would say if she caught us in a bed together.
そうじゃの。さすがのわっちでもそれはごまかせんわい。ここ数日はリビングのソファーがお気に入りでの。あそこを使わせてもらうぞ。
Totally cool with you crashing the couch. Make sure to bundle up so we don't catch cold.
寒くなったら猫に戻るから大丈夫じゃ。
Interesting. She's probably snug even in the winter. However, we're in the middle of summer right now. I'm more worried about the heat.
それじゃ明日からよろしくな。
Sure. Good night. And with that, she leaves my room. What was she talking about? Like thinking of ways to shock the fragments out of me. That's a tough one. But we are not going to
セーブ
try.
に行くんじゃな。セーブするの？セーブしたわ。
We are not going to try to find the answer today. That's it for today. I'm getting some sleep as well. Just like they do. And tomorrow we shall continue the seventh sign. Mr.Sister. You know what? I'm glad I decided to go to GOG to pick this one out now. This is a good opener for the new year, not gonna lie. I kind of wish I had something more to record, and actually I have something more to record, but I had some more time to record and put on YouTube as well alongside it. But it's not gonna happen today, I'm afraid. However, who knows, maybe tomorrow you'll get another game alongside this one. Maybe. Just maybe. No promise, but maybe. Maybe. With that being said, hope you enjoyed this video. Consider liking if you did. Subscribe if you're new around. Would love to have you around. Would really appreciate you staying around. I'll be bringing even more games to the amount of games I've already put on here, which is a ridiculous amount. And I wish you all a wonderful day. I know it's just the second day of the year, but still, have a great year. Bye bye.